All right, dear devotees, dear friends, welcome. We're here on Facebook and we are here on Instagram and happily with you for a few minutes. 15 minutes it's meant to be. Sometimes it goes a little longer, sometimes a little shorter. But we just want to bring you something of the message of our Divine Masters and bring some nourishment that came to us, and we are happy to share whatever glimpse of that grand beam of light which is coming from above, whatever glimpse we've received, we want to share with you and to point you in the direction of where you can hear more and get direction, more and more direction in your life of how to think, what attitude to have in this world in all kinds of circumstances. And we know that there are all kinds of circumstances in this world. The television, the newspapers, everything, all there, and giving you news about unlimited types of circumstances. Okay, so this world, in fact, every world, we have to adjust to the environment. And here we have some today excerpt from Srila Guru Maharaj coming up just in a moment. In the meantime, our jais, our appreciation to those from whom we have received the grace to have faith and to understand that there is revealed truth, there is a proper destination of life, a direction in which to take for the most positive kind of life, and that it is practical for us all. And these wonderful Divine Masters who have given us all of this are Srila Bhakti Rakkhak, Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, Srila Gurudev. So to Srila Gurudev, Srila Guru Maharaj, and to Srila Prabhupada, our jais, and to their Divine Master means Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who has brought Krishna consciousness clean, clear, and without any doubt to the whole world. So, as introduced, we're going to give a short reading from Srila Guru Maharaj. And it's something that some of you may have read even today, if you are connecting here, because it was referred to, not the actual words, but referred to the page number and the book by Bimal Krishna Prabhu this morning on Back to Basics, one of the Zooms that we participate in regularly. And Back to Basics is twice a week, in fact, on, well, depending where you are in the world, on Wednesday and Saturday evenings in California, and otherwise in the morning generally throughout Europe and heading east. Srila Guru Maharaj, so we were referred to page 236, but I'm going to start actually on page 235 of the commentary, means Srila Guru Maharaj's commentary on Sri Upadeshamritam. So Srila Guru Maharaj is in fact commenting on the 9th verse and about the gradation of the planets and the gradation of the residents of the various planets from the material world right up to the very acme of life in the spiritual world. A few words from Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakkhak, Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. So the difference between one loka, means planet, one area of residence, and another, the difference between one loka and another is subtler and subtler conception, All the lokas, planets, are stages progressing from misconception to proper conception. Then in the area of proper conception, there is also gradation according to the degree of rasa, sacrifice, in both quality and quantity. As there are so many variegated creations in the mundane plane that vary according to knowledge and ignorance, science and nescience, so in the spiritual plane there are different qualities and quantities of service. Accordingly, everything is classified and the gradation is infinite. And Srila Guru Maharaj giving some examples in the material sphere, going up, 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 and then in the spiritual sphere, going up, up, up. And then Srila Guru Maharaj saying, Goloka is the finest, the deepest, the most extensive, the most comprehensive, the most authentic, and the most powerful. Goloka. It is all-controlling and the essence of all goodness. So, it is Goloka that is at the back, that is controlling everything. It is not power, but beauty. That is the controller of the whole, and that is the essence of everything. That is the finest thing, and that is in and out, and all throughout, our conception of the infinite. Absolute good is the deepest and finest existence. Absolute good is the deepest and finest existence. It is all-controlling, and we must have a connection with that. That is Goloka, and that is Krishna consciousness proper. It is inside and outside of everything. Everything is a part floating in Krishna consciousness. And Krishna consciousness is absolute goodness and beauty. We are to connect ourselves with that plane through our soil. We are to connect ourselves with that plane through our soil with the help of the divine saints. All positions are there in full bloom in Goloka Leela, the pastimes in Goloka. Goloka means a solid circle. Everything is represented there, and that is the stage of complete harmony. Everything is harmonized there because everything has its highest contribution to the center. Gradation is there also, but everything is pure. Nastiness, meanness, and disqualification are all absent, though they may remain as something like drama. Hare Krishna. There is an example here. I'll read you the example. I'll read you the example. Once I heard from Srila Prabhupada, means Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, known by the disciples of Srila Saraswati Thakur as Srila Prabhupada. So once Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, I heard from him that when the lion kills Prasena in Dwarka, so this is part of Krishna's Leela in Dwarka, and is later killed by Jambavan to take the Shyamantaka gem, all the parties are satisfied. Those who are killed are satisfied, and those who are killing are satisfied. How can we understand this? In a drama, when someone is a murderer and someone else is murdered, both parties are satisfied according to their capacity to act in the play. The one who is murdered may even be more satisfied than the murderer if they play their part well. So even one who seems to be the loser or of lower position may be more satisfied. If someone can play the part of a sweeper in a drama very well, then they attract the admiration of the audience. Although they are performing the duty of a sweeper, if they play the part satisfactorily, the audience will say, "Oh, they have satisfied us all." So, just a little bit more. That is, so in the complete harmony, Everyone has their place in the gradation. But they also have their own perfection at every point of the Leela through cent% self-abnegation. The play of the highest quarter is that of love divine with Krishna, the supreme conception of Godhead, of purity and of beauty. Only self-abnegation to the extreme degree can take us to that plane. Self-abnegation and self-surrendering to the extreme degree can take us to that plane where we find reality the beautiful nearby. We have to cross over the ocean of knowledge, justice, and calculation. It is only ego, separate interest, that creates misery. It is only ego, separate interest, that creates misery. Local interest is absent in the absolute consideration. It is not real, it is misconception. Leela is absolute in Goloka, and misconception, separate interest, can only obscure this. Hare Krishna. Actually, I was going to stop here, but the point is that everything is so important and is all knitted together here and very logically and clearly explained by Srila Guru Maharaj. So I will continue a little. Srila Guru Maharaj continuing, Srila Bhakti Rakab, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj continuing. A play should be performed on a stage. A play should be performed on a stage. When the play is seen on the stage, it seems to be perfect. But if the play is performed in a village, then it may not be so relishable. Similarly, in Goloka, everything is perfect. All is nirguna. But here in the mundane plane, when the play is performed, we find it somewhat difficult. That difficulty, however, is with the audience. The difference is there. One who can see deeply will come to the vision of Goloka. So the same thing viewed from different stages of consciousness seems different. It varies according to the viewer's capacity. According to a gradation of self-interest, viewers see things of variegated nature. So, we are to eliminate the selfish characteristic of our vision that does not allow us to have an independent vision of the environment. Our understanding is prejudiced, and we read the environment according to our prejudices. Hare Krishna. I'm going to continue at least this one paragraph. It's only 8 lines. Brahma, B-H-R-A-M-A, Brahma, misunderstanding. Pramada, inattentiveness. Vipralipsa, deceit. And Karanapatakva, sensory incapacity. These 4 kinds of defects in us do not allow us to grasp the real purpose of the environment and what we see. So, misunderstanding, inattentiveness, deceit, and sensory incapacity. These 4 kinds of defects in us do not allow us to grasp the real purpose of the environment and what we see. The difference is wholly within the onlooker, the seer. The various covers are within, And when they are removed, we shall see everything as Goloka. We are there. Everyone is there. The difference is in the stage of the onlooker, the degree of prejudice. The thing is one ultimately, one whole, and seeing it differently is Maya. Maya means to read the environment with a defective standard of measurement. Measuring things from a local and prejudiced standard. Maya, what is not, means that what we experience is not the universal meaning. We throw some local meaning on things and read them according to that. We read from the standpoint of local interest, be it small or a little bigger or bigger than that, but all limited. Everything. Hare Krishna. All right, I better stop somewhere, hadn't I? I'll be reading the whole book to you. Hare Krishna. Actually, it's just amazing. And if you would like to come back to this, because for me, definitely it is a very readable section that we can really try to understand this. And then when we even get a glimpse of that understanding, what Srila Guru Maharaj is saying, we have to work on ourselves to do everything properly. And to do everything properly, we've got our foundation with our feet on the ground. We have to chant the holy names continuously with serving attitude. Have full respect to all the devotees, the Lord, everything. Have the principles of humility, tolerance, giving honor to others, all others, and not wanting honor for oneself. We have to work on ourselves. We have to see this is what is there in the vision, the sight of the clean seer. And we have to admit, we don't see Goloka everywhere. We don't see that sweetness, that beauty, that charm is controlling everything. And we have a lot to work on. So humility, tolerance, giving honor to others, serving the Lord with love and affection, serving His devotees with love and affection, chanting the Maha Mantra, the medicine for the age of Kali Yuga. No other way, no other way, no other way. And protecting that creeper of devotion which grows up from the seed planted in the heart by our spiritual master. Hare Krishna. And I see Bimal Krishna Prabhu is with us on Facebook. I gave credits at the beginning to you, Prabhu. You have pointed out this section in Srila Guru Maharaj's commentary on the Sri Upadeshamrita, and we are very grateful for that. All glories to Sri Guru, all glories to Sri Gauranga. This week this day I'm keeping the reading a little bit short, and I'll give us all the opportunity to digest what we've heard. Oh, well, not so short. We still covered 15 minutes at the blink of an eye, practically. And I'm told if we make it longer, then people won't listen so long. All right. So, dear devotees, wishing you all good things all the time. And with this kind of nourishment from our masters, we have no excuse except our own insincerity if we don't really come to apply these and to experience the path home, make the path home our life and soul happily. Jai Srila Guru Maharaj, who gave us this today, Ki Jai. Jai Srila Gurudev, who gave us Srila Guru Maharaj, and hence this and everything today. Ki Jai, and Jai Srila Prabhupada, who has given us Srila Guru Maharaj for the Western world, and for many, he's given us Srila Guru Maharaj, and hence Srila Gurudev too. Ki Jai, and Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who has given us Srila Guru Maharaj, and who has given us pure Krishna consciousness. All glories to all of the Guru Parampara, the Rupa Nuga Guru Vaga, All glories to all of the listeners and devotees, with my humble obeisances to all. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ami Ashchi. Jai Gurudev, Jai Guru Maharaj. Govinda Govinda. Shri Harinama Sankirtan ki Jai. Nama Charja Shila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadhara Srivas Adi Shri Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ashchi.